Welcome back to Sonic Colors. Holy shit, we're actually finishing this.
Wow.
Hold on.
Oh.
Where are we?
What?
We are...
2103, 2104.
That's past the video. The
Sonic
video ends
Colors
on
Ultimate.
2102. Anyway, this is Sonic Colors
Not Ultimate.
Redux, the finale. Not Ultimate, the finale. The funny thing
Well,
is
this is
that
Seinfeld.
Landon and I had already agreed that I should finish this before the Sonic Central live stream.
Oh,
Because we were like in a chat one night, and I was like, I should, like, I was just mentioning like my plans for future LPs, and he was like, you know, all you have to do is do one more video, and you'll be done with Sonic Colors. And I was like, you know, you're right. So I decided to finally come back to this. I used a 100% save file that somebody had already gotten because I didn't feel like going through the painstaking process of finishing to do that myself, because I already have it on my Wii version. So
yeah, you can tell this
Plus
is
I-
emulated because there's no weird, like, freezes.
yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the to the remaster though. It definitely does look a little bit different. There's a lot of bloom.
Yeah, that's what modern games love fucking using.
Looks at
But
Wind
anyway,
Waker HD.
The only the only stuff that we had left to do after part 9 way back last year was to just do the last Game Land levels and to play a level or two as Super Sonic. I was gonna do 2 levels, but I only decided to do 1 because I tried doing a couple different ones, and I, for some reason, started choking pretty hard and couldn't get the 50 rings to transform. So I was like, well, 1 level's good enough.
Oh.
But yeah, we're doing all of the Stage 3 Game Land levels.
You know, they say, what was it, the colors feel so right. It's like, yeah, they would be if I could fucking see them with all this goddamn bloom.
Speaking of the music to Sonic Colors, they had a different song playing during the trailer for the for Sonic Colors Ultimate. I wonder if they couldn't get back the music from the original for it.
I mean, that's usually how that works.
At least the main song, anyway. Because obviously they have Tomoyo Otani for the actual soundtrack, and they obviously can get the music back from that for that.
They could have also
But,
just
yeah,
decided to re-record it.
They didn't
when
play-
felt like it.
Yeah, they didn't have Reach for the Stars. They had some other song playing. It was interesting.
Which is weird, because they got every other fucking song for generations, so it's like, I don't know.
I mean, maybe the contract expired on the song.
Yeah.
I don't know why there would be a contract on a song like that when they wrote it specifically for the game, but whatever.
I think it has to do with like royalties, where like depending on who makes the song, they have to pay them like some amount, because that's what ended up happening with Sonic 3 music, is that, and especially it happened with Sonic 1 and 2 as well. If they reused it for a while, although I think they eventually got the rights sorted out.
Yeah, they fixed the Sonic 1 shit.
Yeah, but they actually had to like change the soundtrack for a little bit when they would like port Sonic Advance to like a couple different systems, because if they tried to keep using the little remixed music that they had, like, because they had the boss fight themes from those first 2 games remixed for it, they had to like pay royalties because they used those songs.
Tomoya Otami is the composer
Yeah, that's what he
for
said.
Reach for the Stars. Yeah, so I don't know
for
why.
Reach for the Stars?
Yeah, for Reach for the Stars. So I don't know why.
They didn't use it for the trailer.
They felt like being
Yeah.
contrarians.
Maybe they just decided on a new song.
Yeah, like I said, that's probably it. They just decided, because they're adding new content, so maybe they just wanted to, feature a new song or some shit.
Well, I mean, fucking, there's a few games that...
Sega's weird.
There's a few games I've played where, they don't use the original track, they just had to use a different one for the fucking, like a re-release or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because, Rune Factory 4, Special Edition, or whatever that's called, doesn't use the same track that was on the 3DS. So...
Man, music rights are weird.
No, the only time...
Music decisions are weird.
The only time that there was an actual issue that I can remember in terms of soundtrack was when they released Dark Arisen. They couldn't get the song that plays in the original Dragon's Dogma, which was campy as fuck, but I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I went through the trouble of going into the Rainbow Hoop, only to find out it was just an Eggman thing. Please get away.
Fucking waste of time.
You know what? You went through the Rainbow Ring. You should have expected Eggman.
I probably should have. The thing is, it's hard to tell what the ones with the question marks will actually be. Sometimes they're Eggman, and sometimes they're 2 power-ups instead of 1.
Well,
speaking of power-ups, I wonder what they're how they're gonna utilize the new Jade Wisp that they're bringing into Sonic Colors Ultimate. I know that it made an appearance in another game as well. Team Sonic Racing was the other game that it appeared in.
well,
I think.
well yeah, because a lot of them
it
were
hasn't
like
actually been in
projectiles or
Sonic
something.
Colors itself.
Well, you know what? I thought that was a good idea by Sega because I figured, you know what? They got these fucking wisps. If they make like some kind of like, I don't know, like a party game or a racing game, they could just use these wisps that they have lying around.
They don't even just use it; they just make new ones too. Like they made a bunch of new ones for Sonic Forces.
I think that was simply because I think maybe the character couldn't use some of them. I don't know. There wasn't like really any position to like I don't think there was any method of using like a Scion Wisp, so they just didn't use it. It has the fucking one from the 3DS though. It's got the Burst Wisp.
Because it's
There's
like, it's the one that lets you like phase through stuff, right?
Which one?
Burst?
No, Burst is the
that's
multiple jump.
Burst is the one that. Oh, Jade. Yeah, Jade is the one that lets you phase through stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that
And
sounds.
then, I was
That's
gonna say,
wall hacks.
Burst is the one that lets you like. Yeah.
I wonder if they're adding new levels where you can actually like phase through walls and stuff.
They're probably going to because that just sounds like wall hacks, and if that's in like the regular levels, you could probably like speed run a lot of them.
Could be fun.
Something tells me it's like a limited thing, like because I feel like when it's active, you're just gonna phase through everything.
Probably. Sort of. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it similar to how laser works.
Oh, this is through the little prism.
It's gonna be weird though. It's gonna be some middle ground between hover and laser, because like laser can like go through stuff if it has like those like diamond things, and then like the hover wisp can just kind of fly through a bunch of stuff, but it's like super slow. So I wonder how they're gonna handle it with the Jade Wisp. I wonder if that's the only one that they're gonna use, or if there's gonna be more, because like I feel like they have the potential to just throw whatever the fuck from like the DS version or like Sonic Forces that are like new wisps that came out afterwards in here,
I mean,
depending on what it is.
Generations had the rare wisp that couldn't even be used by Sonic himself. I think it was, what was it, Spike? It could only be used, or no, he wasn't Colors. Never mind. For some reason, I thought Modern Sonic didn't get to use him because he can't spin dash anymore for some reason.
I was gonna say no. He uses
Yeah, there he's right there.
he uses
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I'm blanking.
he uses Rocket.
In Generations, yeah, in Generations they use rocket, they use spikes, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, there's no point to hover, at least probably in the way that most people use them, because Sonic has a lightspeed dash in that game.
Well, in certain situations, he does.
Yeah.
It's like context sensitive.
I remember when you could do it to any trail of rings.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
I mean, all the way back in Adventure.
Also,
you
back
could
in my
do
day,
that.
the game sucked. So, go figure.
Because I know in Adventure you could do that. You could do it to any trail of rings, and I think they didn't change that until, was it Generations?
Yeah.
They
Well, they didn't really have it in colors, did they?
I was gonna say no, they
No,
didn't
it's
even
hover.
have it in colors except for hover.
Yeah.
Hover was the only one that could do it. Although to be fair, hover could technically do it to anything that was like
Part sucks.
they have to be a certain distance between each other. Like they can't be like too far away from each other, but they'll basically snap to whatever
Anything.
trail of rings you use them on. But it is also it's technically context sensitive because you have to have the hover wisp.
Well, there was also a reason to use it besides getting like a bit of a speed boost. I think as long as you were light speed dashing, your bar didn't decrease.
So the weird thing is that it
Oh, there it is.
decreases, but it only decreases while you're not going through a ring. So it like goes through in minuscule amounts between each ring.
Eh,
It's kind of interesting.
Am I? Oh, there you go. Am I the reverse Jinx? Because every Wisp I've talked about, he just appears in like a few seconds after that.
I guess.
It's like, what? Is just talk about Spike? Let's make him look like an idiot.
I wonder if they're going to do anything special with the Game Land stuff from the original when they do the remaster. If they're just going to kind of basically keep it the same.
Or remove it.
I would be so upset. Like, what point do they have to remove it? They already have it in the game. Like, there's no point in taking it out.
Be like, you get less content. Actually, we're also removing Supersonic, by the way.
It's like, why would you do
Give us
that?
$60. Thanks.
To be honest,
The Supersonic DLC will be an additional $20 at
oh,
launch.
they want to make money, not lose money.
Because the game itself is only $40, but they're gonna sell you the Supersonic DLC for $20.
Yeah, because they're gonna pack in all the Game Land levels as part of that.
Yeah.
I hate that that's actually something that they could possibly do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that, like, Sega being Sega, they would do that. But, like, that still hurts to know that that's very much possible.
Now there's the
trying to
thoughts
die.
out there in the world.
I always found drill interesting because it's like one of the only few wisps that has like a secondary effect if you're in water.
Yeah. Because it could go through water or underground.
Although the second you pop,
It's an interesting wisp.
although the second you pop out of water, you lose it.
I accidentally
Oh,
tried to restart this level. We already
you
did.
hit exit, not
Um,
restart.
Well, no. When I was on the screen after the results, I accidentally chose to restart instead of exiting to go to the next level.
Oh,
So,
oof, that was precarious. Everything looks like Legos in here.
I wonder if they'll change the camera perspectives in order to like make certain a few more 2D sections actually 3D, or if they're just gonna leave that as is.
This sounds like
They're probably not going
Honestly-
to touch anything.
I assume that they're just gonna remove all 3D sections.
Is that your honest opinion, Landon?
Yeah.
No,
I
that's a
don't-
fact.
I don't see why they would keep the 3D sections. That's the part everyone complains about. So if they just make a 2D game out of it, then...
And that's just a cold hard fact.
No.
Yes, the thing that people complain there wasn't enough of in this game.
Exactly.
They're just like, you know what? No, there's actually just too much of it. Let's get rid of the rest of it.
Well, no, I know. Besides the fact that people are complaining, there's too much Sonic in my Sonic game. Wasn't that one of the complaints that there wasn't enough 3D?
Yes.
Yeah. That was one thing that did like weird me out though. There was like people that were like, "There's no other playable characters." It's like that's kind of the fucking point. They ruined most of their attempts at doing that in the recent years, so they scaled back and made an only Sonic game.
I think it's more or less like some of the characters that were kind of useless.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Some of the characters that were kind of useless, I could understand why you wouldn't want them back. But I'd understand if you were complaining that there was like no playable Tails or Knuckles, because they were useful. It's just the way Sega has utilized them in more modern games is kind of stupid.
Ow.
I mean, all we've had for playable characters in recent years is Sonic, and OC.
And Shadow if you buy the DLC.
Yeah. Who's just Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're referring to just 3D Sonic games, not like all Sonic games, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
3D specifically the
specifically.
3D ones.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say Mania had 5 characters, and that was
Yes.
kind of impressive considering.
Sonic, Red Sonic, Yellow Sonic, other Red Sonic.
And other yellow Sonic.
To be fair, one of those Sonics was actually Sonic.
It's Santiago, Carlos,
Oh.
Knuckles, Red Sonic, and Yellow Sonic. There's like this weird like inside joke, apparently, where like classic Sonic is actually Santiago and he's committed many crimes, and then frickin' Tails is actually Carlos.
Carlos,
I don't know
Tails,
why.
Prowler.
Carlos Tails Brower.
What? He sounds like a sex offender.
That's why he changes his name. That's the story of Sonic 1 we haven't heard.
Oh, God.
What is Tails during Sonic 1? Hmm?
Getting his name changed. Anyway, after you get all of the Stage 3 Game Land levels beaten, beating all 3 levels of a Game Land world will give you an Emerald. This file already had it done on it, but basically you'll be able to get a Chaos Emerald for each of those Game Land worlds. Once you get all 7, you get Supersonic unlocked. It'll be an option in the Options Satellite. I've mentioned this in our original Let's Play many, many eons ago. So we're going to pick a level that it's easy to get some rings, and we're going to show Supersonic off.
If I remember, Supersonic was more bragging rights, because a lot of times when you had Supersonic, it actually fucked you out of the S rank. Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, my dolphin decided it was going to have a heart attack for a few seconds.
Are you trying to play a game?
Supersonic actually fucks you out of your S rank a lot of times.
Yeah, because the thing is Supersonic will grant you bonuses every several seconds, but they're only 2,000 points, and you don't get any color bonuses anymore because you can't actually transform into wisps if you have Supersonic turned on. And this goes even for like if you're just playing a level you haven't even transformed into Supersonic, you can't use the other wisps. The only wisp that actually works is obviously the boost wisp, because that gives you your boost, but like Cyan Laser, all those other ones, yeah. Even if you haven't actually activated Supersonic, you are unable to use them because that spot has to be reserved for Supersonic when you have 50 rings or more.
Hope you like the first 10 seconds of Reach for the Stars over and over again.
With no lyrics, by the way.
It's somehow worse than
And this is a trend that will continue until Mania.
Yeah.
Yep. That is something that they did not fix for 25 plus years. They were like, you know what people really want to hear when they're supersonic?
The
same.
15 seconds of the main theme over and over again.
Yep.
Isn't
And then they eventually realized, oh wait,
That's
that
fucking
wasn't even
stupid.
Sega. That was just Christian Whitehead. That was like, oh, you know, people probably don't like that.
This sucks. I'm gonna change it.
and then wasn't
Bad
Sonic
audio
For-
design.
wasn't Sonic Forces the complete opposite? I swear there was a Sonic game where Supersonic had no music whatsoever.
No.
I don't doubt it. They handle supersonic weird. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show that off, wrap up our Sonic Colors Redux LP. Thank you everybody who tuned in to the first 9 parts, like last year I think it was.
Jesus.
But we will see you guys in the next Sonic related game that we eventually do, plus all of our other usual content that we're doing. Thank you, Justin, for actually being a part of this video for once.
Yes, they've been trying to recruit me to Gaming Stooges for a while now, and I just finally accepted.
You used to be here! We'll see you next time.